Hi, I'm Lori from Balance Motion Pilates and Yoga and Active Options, here to share a short tutorial on using Mindbody with the iPhone. So I have it here loaded, installed on my phone already, and it is in the App Store. So just enter in Mindbody and it will come up. Now there is a Mindbody business, and this is what I use, and Lisa and Sherry and I use this as well on our iPhones or iPads. But this Mindbody here is what you're looking for to install on your phone. So once it's installed, if you are already a client of Balance Motion or any of our businesses, and you know that we have your email, it will ask you either to create an account or to enter your email. So if you enter your email, it will then ask you, need a new password or set a password. So once you click on that, it will send a link to your email and ask you to set up a password, and then it will ask you to verify, and then you will be all set up. Now, if you're a new client to Balanced Motion or any of our businesses, then you will be creating a new account. And in that way, you'll be entering in your email and entering in a password. And that will be on the right side of the screen. And then you'll be all set to go. And from that point on, you'll be able to use the Mindbody app. So from here, I am going to click through. So I'm going to hit our Mindbody. Now, once this comes up on your screen, I've already made from here Active Options a favorite. So I'm going to go back to Explore. Now, when I hit Explore here, I'm also then going to hit Fitness. For all three of our businesses to come up, Lisa Balance Motion, Sherry ShareFit Personal Training, Yoga and Pilates, and myself, Active Options, you would go to the barbell here under Group, click on that, and then you'll see all three of our businesses, Active Options, Balance Motion, and ShareFit. Now from here, I am going to click on Lisa's today. And we'll use Lisa's schedule as something to play with here. So you'll see right away as you come to Lisa's schedule. Now I believe I have made this Lisa's a favorite, but I think I did change that so you can see this. So if I hit this little heart at the very top above Balance Motion Pilates, if I hit that heart, let's see. Yeah, so I already have her as a favorite. I would suggest, if you'd like to know what's going on with all of our schedules, that you can make all of us a favorite. Now, if you are taking classes from Lisa, Sherry, and myself, you do have to create a separate account for each one of our businesses. But the cool thing is, once you have set up that account, or set up separate accounts, under schedule in Mindbody, you are able to see your full schedule. So you'll see Lisa's classes, my classes, Sherry's classes, and you'll be able to keep track of all of us. So that's a fantastic feature, I find, of Mindbody. So from here, so this shows that Lisa, she has an upcoming class, Stroller, Fit, and Pilates today at 2:30. Now, once you've done the Explore, you have found, let's say, whether it's one business or all three of us, you've made us all favorites. Then I'm going to come back to, and I'm going to hit favorites at the bottom here. So from favorites from here, I am going to go, whoops, I'm going to not go there. Now I'm going to go back to home on here. I'm going to go back to Balance Motion. So whenever you are, I'm just going to make sure I can do this. and make Lisa favorite. And I'm going to go back to my home. I'm going to go back to Explore here for a second. And there, my goodness. Okay, well, that's actually good to know. I had to hit that a few times because I guess I had taken Lisa off favorites to show you. So I had to hit that little heart at the top quite aggressively to get that to come up. So now when I go back to favorites, yay. So, and actually I was playing with another place in town as well. That's a massage therapy place. So you can have massage therapists, hairdressers, all of that on your Mindbody. So again, it's quite cool. So now I'm going to go back from favorites. Now, whenever you are kind of stuck how to do pricing or check the prices or check the schedules, I always come back to favorites. I don't go back to the home screen. I always come back to favorites. So from here, when I go back to Lisa there, this is my go-to screen. So the schedule on the left and the pricing on the right. Let's say, for example, that you knew that you wanted to buy a certain pass for Lisa's classes. So you would hit pricing here. And from here, you know, for example, you wanted to take a math class. So you click on the math class, select a pass. So as you can see, you can drop in, you can do a 4-class pass, an 8-class pass, a 12-class pass, and you can order any of those or register for classes through here. So I am going to hit 4-class pass just so that you can see that. Okay, so from here I would just click, because I have my Visa card in Lisa's business because I've taken classes from her, I would just hit buy at the bottom, and because my Visa card is stored, I would automatically have that paid for, and I'd have that 4-class card. Now, it is always your choice through the Mindbody app whether or not to store your Visa information. It just asks you yes or no, and you can indicate that. So I am going to close out of here. I'm going to go back because I'm not going to buy a 4-class card today. But you'll notice that if you're doing a reformer class, you buy the passes under the reformer class, and any workshops that are coming up as well will be listed. So now as I go back, so that is the pricing. Now, when I go on the left-hand side under, and I'll show you here, so we're going to go under schedule now. So when I hit schedule through here, so this schedule then will come up and show what's going on. Not particular, it's not your schedule, what you've signed up, but for Lisa's schedule. So for today, she's got these 2 classes. If you went to tomorrow, then you would see what's going on for Lisa tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and I'm going to go back into schedule just to again remind you how we got in and out of here. Now, if I wanted to book, let's say, the stroller fit today from 2:30 to 3:30, I would hit book. Now, as I hit book again, I would book and buy at the bottom. So that would get me directly into that class. Now, if I had already bought a 4-class pass, it wouldn't ask for my Visa again. It would just take my class off that 4-class card. Okay, so then I'm going to click out of here and go back, and that would book you in for the class today. So now as we come back out of here, so basically schedule is being able to book into any class and pay for any class. Pricing is where you buy any of your passes. Now, if we go down to the bottom and go to, let's say I'm going to hit more actually at the bottom with the 3 little holes right here. Just to show you, that is my information here. So if I click on passes right here, if I had my 4-class card right there, I had purchased it, that's where it would be, and it would show me if I booked a class that I have 3 or 4 classes remaining. So you can always know where you are with your passes, and then when you're ready, if you'd like to, you could buy a new pass. So that's where your passes are. Now in payment, this tells you, so this is where my card is. So I've stored it there. Again, you may not have anything there because you haven't stored it. I can add another card. So I'm going to come back out of here, back out of here. So when you're wondering where your passes are, they are under More at the bottom, and then go into My Information. I'm going to show one more thing while we're here. We're going to come to Schedule. So now this schedule right here at the bottom is a different schedule than the first page that we looked at. This schedule will show you your schedule of classes. So it says I haven't booked anything lately, but if I had booked that stroller fit today, and then I had booked Sherry's yin class, and then something else, then my schedule would be there. And that, again, is quite handy. So I'm going to hit home here as well. Home just brings you right back to the beginning screen. But again, I do always like to come back to favorites. So I'm going to hit favorites in the center because this in Mindbody is the go-to screen. So I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask Lisa, Sherry, or myself. There is also a tutorial on the Mindbody for the iPad, and also for the iPad, it is very similar to the Android devices as well. So the difference is you're not going through the App Center. You are Googling, going through Safari or through Google Play, I believe, to download the app. So that's really only the difference when you are using the iPad or an Android. So again, feel free to ask us any questions. We're thrilled that you're watching these tutorials and interested in playing with Mindbody as well. So have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the studio.